Hello and welcome to this video series that will set the stage for your business, and we will then mold it together in the masterclass on May 7th. Hi, I'm Dr. Annika, a family practitioner from Sweden, and that's what I have been doing most of my life. But for different personal reasons in my life earlier, I am also working with stress management for the last 15 years or so, helping stressed executives to a calmer pace, better results without having to work harder. And this series I call Healthy Leader, Healthy Business, Healthy Profit. Become the leader you dream of and hit a home run with your business. I call it that for a reason, and the reason is that we want that result, right? I think you know that, and you want that to be for you too. Today we start with the question, why? We can discuss why from different angles. From the factual, practical side, because I want my to-do list to be shorter. I want to get more time. And yes, the wishes can be endless. But there is another why that may be even more important to start with. Ethical, existential why. Why am I here? Why do I do what I do? What makes my heart sing? What is my goal with my life? My mission? What does feel good for me? When I was on the rim of burnout and started to really look into what stress is, my why came clear to me. To help as many as possible not become patients. Maybe an odd goal for a doctor, but the longer I have worked with this, the clearer that mission is. My main target group is in business, leadership people, executives, managers, because I have seen their world through their medical challenges. And burnout is an ever-present threat in leadership, casting shadows on personal well-being and on organizational triumph. As leaders, you understand the weight of responsibility and the toll it takes on your mental and emotional health. And that is a tough life. But now you don't need to worry, for there is a path to leading with confidence, free from the grips of burnout and doubt. And in this 3-day exclusive short video series and the masterclass next week, we are here to bind it all together, and I will give you more insights and tools for ongoing less stress in your leadership, so that you get the help you need to accomplish your big goals without the stress and overwhelm that usually comes with it. Today is the first day of my series, and today I want to focus on your why. Your why in your practical world, of course. How would you want it to be instead of the chaos there is today? But also think about why you do what you do. And some people think that we can solve the stress issue with quick fixes. Many of them talking about quick fixes has some kind of attachment to that specific tool that they are talking about. They get money for promoting it. I don't say everyone, but many. But your stress issues aren't solved with quick fixes. And guess why? Well, stress is part of your biology. This is this system built inside you. You can't live without stress hormones. Guess what happens if we have zero stress hormones? Do you think it would be a stress-free life? No, we would die. Yes, having under the normal levels means serious illness. And on the other hand, as I said, too many stress hormones pumping around in our bodies makes us dysfunctional with all kinds of symptoms, depending on how long time you have had that overload. And I don't know if you've seen my earlier lists of common warning signs of stress, but here they are. And there are more than these, but these are the maybe most common ones. It's constant irritability, persistent exhaustion. Feels bad inside just to think about it. Making wrong decisions. Oh, wow. Detachment, decreased performance, headaches, stomach aches, memory loss, have to do things over and over again. Shaking, you get like, it's hard to hold the paper without it wobbling. Worry, anxiety, and low mood, and other physical symptoms. Physical symptoms like hyperventilation, dizziness, heartburn, hurts here, or cardiovascular disease. And I'm sure you recognize many of them. A good thing is actually to take some time and ponder on, what is my main sign? If you find out how you often react when you are stressed and learn to notice that, you will have a great tool for your everyday life. Now is the time to take a break. Breathe. Yes, we will talk more about how you can do that later. And I can tell you that my sign is that I get slow. On the outside, I look very calm. In the inside, it's chaos. But I am very slow in what I do. That's my sign. And I've learned to notice that. And that has helped me so many times. So why do we get stressed as we do? Well, this is a system given to us as we became today's humans around 200,000 years ago. We lived on the savannah. We were given the tools or actions, fight, flight, or play dead when trying to survive out there. And these are our inborn primal coping mechanisms, our natural tools to deal with stress. And sometimes we just forget how to use them. And I can tell you that you already have all the things you need to beat your stress. You just have to learn again how to use them. This is all part in the famous fight, flight, and freeze response to anxiety triggers that I just talked about. The automatic process where our perception of an event as a threat amplifies the physical reactions in our bodies. And the threat when this system was evolving was lions and other dangerous animals. And today's lions is the overloaded to-do list, the never-ending inbox. And we need to tackle that in a different way than to fight, run away or play dead. It's not okay to knock your boss or run away from them or fall down flat to the ground playing dead when we are attacked with another deadline or more to do. Let me tell you how I became an expert on this by accident. I was 34 years old, was just getting out of medical school, taking the last exam when two big tragedies literally hit me within a week's time. First, my brother, who was mentally ill, he committed suicide. And 1 week later, just 1 week later, our firstborn child, who was diagnosed with a severe genetic disease, she died only 10 weeks old. I, who was at the threshold of my medical career, I fell apart totally. I was at rock bottom only wanting to escape this world. But after a while, I got this little voice inside my head that kept telling me to pull myself together and to start living again. And I just didn't want to listen to that. No. But then the voice started to call me a victim. Me? A victim? Then I started to wake up. I couldn't see myself as a victim. I was someone who had the power over my own life. That's what I thought. And I started to take care of myself. I took walks. I did care about my meals. And I cared about my sleep and started to leave that dark place. And you can do that too. And hopefully your triggers aren't as bad as mine was. But the system working in the same independent way, whatever the kind of threat you deal with, we automatically fall into the fight, flight or freeze response to anxiety triggers. And in this mini-series, I will show you how your leadership can be amplified and way less stressed with easy means. And with that comes also a better outcome for your business. And that's the end goal, isn't it? To grow the business and stay sane at the same time. And I'm a medical doctor. I've seen stress from all angles, including my own sad story. And I found ways, tricks and tools along the way. And I have used them in my medical practice and in my leadership training as a mentor ever since. Because when I got out, I realized I had this mission to help others. That became my purpose. In the long run, it's actually helping these leadership people not become patients. One very important thing I learned was that we have all that power within ourselves. We don't need to buy gadgets or such, but need to learn how to recognize the symptoms. How do I react when stress is knocking? That's what I talked about just a minute ago. When that is clear, we can start learning the antidotes. Learn how to be friends with your stress. Isn't that what you want to be? What you're aiming for? To feel calm and also ready for the future stressful situations thrown at your way and not be lost under them. So let's sum this up. Today's lesson is to ponder about what is my stressed out sign and why do I need to know? What good can come out of this? In this you can also see what your purpose in life is. What is your main goal? Helping others? Live a calm life? Higher profit? And how? Questions we will touch more than once in this journey, because that is one of the gold knowledge things in your life. What is my purpose and how do I react to stress and other hurdles? It is a way to become friends with your stress system, and that is the ultimate goal for this, isn't it? Tomorrow we will go deeper into what you can do to find peace and calm in your leadership and also in yourself. Before you leave, I would love if you can make a comment in the Facebook or LinkedIn post that I have put the links inside to below this video here in YouTube, and also I would love if you put a comment in the YouTube chat below. Thank you for today and looking forward to seeing you here tomorrow again. Bye bye.